Hello, how's everybody doing? I'm trying to see if I can get less lighting. Can you guys see me? Whoever is on, if you can see me, just let me know you can. I'm gonna go ahead and tie my hair so that it's not in my face constantly. That should work. Are you able to see me? Are you able to hear me? I'm gonna put this here. How is everybody doing? How are you? How's today's Sunday? How's your Sunday? And I hope you are doing wonderful today. So let's see if we have a few more. Hi, Patricia. Hello. There's this something that happens to everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, lady. Thank you so much. There's just this one thing that, it happens to everybody. It's just a topic where have you realized that it's just become a casual thing where when somebody asks you, "Hi, how are you?" Your first response would be, "I'm okay, I'm fine." Like, like you don't really want to give too much information. You don't want to say that you have problems. Normally, we just say, "Oh, I'm okay." And most times, people are really struggling in their own personal, lives. And most times, people just say, "I'm okay," casually. But, people are afraid to tell everybody what they're going through in their lives because nowadays, everything that happens in your life, people just blow it out of proportion. Before you know it, you'll be on social media. You'll be there trying to share a problem with somebody and tell them how exactly you feel in that particular moment because that's exactly how you feel, and sometimes you just need that help and you just need a hearing ear, somebody who will just listen. But now it's very hard for you to even tell somebody that I'm not doing okay because you're afraid that if you open up and you become very vulnerable, that people will expose you and people will know your weaknesses and people will know what's been bothering you. And so people just kind of just shove in all their emotions or their feelings. They don't really want to tell anybody. That's why, even when somebody is going through a mental meltdown or a mental, situation where, they're crashing, sometimes it's really hard for you to tell. You'll be like, "Oh my God, we've been seeing this person on social media and they look so happy." But people go through mental breakdowns because they're afraid to tell people what they are going through because people will judge them. But, that shouldn't be the case, where, if somebody says, "Hey, how are you?" If I'm not okay, I just need to be open to them. But the problem is that there's so much distrust between people because you don't know what to say to somebody because you're scared. It's like, if I share this, oh, I'm gonna be on social media. And we have platforms for like from Zambia, like Mwebantu or different Zambian watchdog. Before you know it, you'll be on that platform and you don't want to be on that platform really. So as a result, if you're going through a mental breakdown, you would rather just keep it in. And this is why so many people, when you see them, for example, I'm not gonna judge anything. I understand. I have been in a mental hospital before. Um, and it's not something you would say that, oh, somebody is faking bipolar. For example, I just recently saw what happened to Chacha Ike. And honestly, I love that woman and I love, what she stands for. But truly, in Africa, we don't really, not many people, I'm not going to say every African, but most people are not really aware of how significant, of how big this issue is. People just look at somebody and they say, Kajan kofunda, meaning that person is just crazy in English. Why? Because they don't take a lot of issues seriously. When somebody is exhibiting certain types of behaviors, people just think, oh, maybe uh, this person inherited these things from their mother, or they inherited these types of behaviors from their father. No, in as much as it might be inherited, it might not be the situation. The situation might be that somebody is going through a mental breakdown. When you see people committing suicide, guys, it means somebody has been through so many things. For somebody to get to a point of, I want to kill myself, which means they've been going through certain big, deep issues that nobody has been listening, or they've been trying to speak up, but people have not really given the ear to actually listen. Or a lesson I'm also going to bring about is Chadwick Boseman, the guy who just passed away from cancer. The lesson, we learned so many lessons, but a lot of people were mocking him. I didn't even know he had cancer. Well, not every people didn't know he had cancer, but what happened was, after he died, a lot of people had, like, lessons from his death. And what did we learn? That sometimes it's just good to listen and not judge people because they look a certain way. The real world isn't perfect. We look at glamorous pictures and we're like, oh, wow, these pictures look good. These pictures look amazing. But in reality, honey, we don't look like that. When you are home, you are just in your sweatpants and your sweatshirt, and you don't even care what you smell like. Maybe you didn't even take a shower that day. Honey, that's the reality. Maybe you're busy with the kids. I mean, you could be so busy with your life, like you don't even have time to put makeup on. It's true. But then people try to portray this image like, oh, life has to be perfect, and then you need to look this way. That's not the reality. Let's be real with ourselves, and let's take mental illness seriously. Let's take people seriously. And when people say they're okay, genuinely ask them if they're okay. Check up on people genuinely, not because you have a motive, like, okay, if I know something about this person, I can use this information to break them down. Let's not be evil. Like, let's not give the devil a reason to have a notebook to write down the points on how he can manipulate people. Like, people are so bad. I'm assuming the devil has a notebook where he says, whoa, yo, today I've gotten notes from this person, from what they did. So let's not be, those people that, the devil is taking notes down because our ideas are so heavy. Let's be genuine people. Let's love each other. The Bible does say, love your neighbor as you love yourself. How do you love yourself? When you look at yourself in the mirror, you say good things to yourself. You don't want anything bad to happen to you. You want the best for yourself to happen, and that's exactly how you love others. That love that you have for yourself is the same amount of love that you need to be giving out to other people, not just being self-centered. And also, for those people that are just jealous because they see you, it doesn't matter whether you're in the diaspora or whether you're in Zambia or in Namibia. You could be in any country, but people just have that jealousy towards you. And you know favor is unfair. When God favors you, unfortunately, it's unfair because it just hits you randomly, and things just start happening. But before that favor gets to you, people don't know the story behind that favor. People just look at you and they're like, oh my God, Malika is doing so good. Oh, Malika is this. Honey, you need to like the story before you like the glory. You don't know half the things that I have been through, or the things that I'm still enduring to be at the point where I'm at right now. Envy is bad. If you don't have it, it's just not your time. Quit trying to put yourself in positions when the time isn't right. Mango, mwarishi wa mango te. Mangoes grow in their own season. mangoes. Strawberries grow in their own season. Maize, corn grows in its own season. It just doesn't happen anytime. Oh, today we're gonna have mangoes. No, everything has a season. So if a mango that is a fruit knows from the root of the tree that to this is not my season for me to be ready. What makes you a human being to think that, oh, I am mentally ready for this thing? Sometimes you have to go through those things so that you are prepared for the next phase in your life. How can you be a testimony without a test? You have to go through the test. And every time you go on a ladder of success, just know that there's always going to be tests in your life, period. Whether you like it or not, the tests are going to be there. So for those people that feel like, you know, um, they envy you and whatever, not, I'm just going to give a brief story. I used to know somebody, right? And this person, uh, she was a friend, right? And um I'm here in the diaspora, and something things were just not going okay for her, and I felt so bad and I felt so emotional. I had this empathy for her, you understand? And I decided, okay, let me pitch in and try to help her the best way that I can. This person literally messaged me and said, I wish I was you. Immediately this person said these words, I just sensed um, envy, jealousy, greed. Because if you are wishing to be somebody else, you are capable of doing anything. In your mind, you have already killed me. Because why would you wish to be somebody else? I believe that every single person, whether they're disabled, whether they're able to do things on their own, whether they have OCD, whatever they have autism, whatever they have, every single person is important. You understand? So for somebody to wish they were you, it just gives you this message, and you're like, wow, you would say that right in my face? You wished you were me? And like right there, it just gave me a sense of, like a lot of people are going through so many things. Guys, not everything that glitters is gold. Everything might look shiny and you'll be so envious. It's like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. It's amazing. But you don't know what's happening for that glitter to be all shiny. Be content with what you have. No matter how small a blessing may look to you, somebody out there in the horizon is praying to have the exact same thing that you have right now. So be thankful for what you have. Don't try to be anyone that you're not. The moral lesson of uh, you know, this live was, you know, to just remind people that, sometimes when people say, I'm okay, it doesn't really mean they're okay. They could be going through stuff, but if you are sincere enough to find out how they are doing, and if you are sincere enough to want to know what's going on in their lives without publishing them on social media, and have a private type of life just like Chadwick had, you can sincerely ask them and say, are you really okay? Is everything really fine with you? Sincerely. Don't just ask, are you okay? And it ends there. If you really value and care about the relationship you have with whoever it is, ask them genuinely. Just because they're doing well in their music, in their career, in their personal life, in their relationships, and it looks like they are doing good, doesn't mean that they're 100% okay. Mental health is important. And you guys need to, take these things seriously. People have bipolar. They have they have episodes, they have depression, so many things going on. But my message today is genuinely check up on these people. Anybody, or look into your phone, check on those people that you haven't heard from in a while, and Say hi and genuinely ask them if they're doing okay. So basically, guys, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. And are you okay, friend who is watching me right now? Are you okay? And if you're not okay, I'm gonna be saying a prayer for you right now. Um, Hello, Zainab. Hi, T Boy. Thank you. Yes, T Boy, it's true. It doesn't matter. God blesses us regardless of location. It doesn't matter. Anywhere where your blessing is, God will bless you. Doesn't matter. You don't need to be in an elaborate place for God to bless you. You can be anywhere and God will bless you. Just look at the story of Esther. Esther was just a young orphan, an orphan. Orphan. Can you imagine? Someone that they look at and they're like, this person will not have a future. But that same Esther is the one that found favor in the eyes of the king. Do not disregard anybody. You don't know their story tomorrow. You know what I mean? Be humble, and genuinely check up on people and genuinely just love and genuinely just say, I'm so thankful for the blessing that God has given you, the blessing that is upon your life. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has time. Don't be, trying to be who you are not. And don't, just stay, be humble. Everything that is due to you will get to you, no matter how late you think it is. In God's eyes, it's always on time. So, yeah, generally, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. If you guys have some comments and what you think, do you agree? Um, you can comment down below and share your views on like what you think. So yeah, let's just be mindful because so people have become social media bullies now. They just go on social media and they just want to tarnish somebody's name just so they can get fame, or I'm just gonna go on social media and I'm going to make sure this person looks bad so that I get some subscribers, which is really wrong. Do things with the right heart, with the right mind. If people have been bullying you on social media, it doesn't mean you need to be a bully as well. You can change the narrative and be a good person instead. Just because people bully you doesn't mean that you also need to turn into a bully to hurt other people's feelings so that your ego can be fed. That is so unnecessary and that's just uncalled for. So yeah, the story really today was, be genuine with checking up on those people, not because you want to get some type of platform. Be genuine with your are you okay? You know, that's basically what it is. And also just to bring awareness to the fact that mental health is necessary. So, check up on those people, love on them, and just pray for them if you're able to. Do something nice for somebody today. Just like Ellen DeGeneres says, be kind to one another. Guys, thank you for everybody that came on my live stream. If you've not given me a thumbs up, come on, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you were able to see me. I have so much sunlight on my back. It's really hot in Dallas right now. I don't know. I think it's 90 degrees or something. Really hot. Yeah. So if you're not giving me a thumbs up, come on, give your host a thumbs up. Don't be greedy with the thumbs up and share, share, share. So thank you guys for watching your girl. I'm gonna be going out now, and I hope that that message blesses you and it finds you in a good place and that you are able to have some type of positive energy in your life. So thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna be leaving. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to everybody that jumped on. Bye.